Howdy out there, welcome on into the cargo bay where it's time for a little bit of hobby talk, BC.
Ooh, hobby talk. Let's
How's
get
it
into it.
how's it going, BC?
Boy, oh boy, I tell you, it's a hot day for hobby talk here in the cargo
Oh,
bay.
it is. Should we start at the top where things are the most exciting and the most
Boom.
controversial?
Excitement and controversy, attention grabbing. Let's do it.
We're of course,
Today's
yeah.
today's the day. It happened. The product everyone's been clamoring for on pre-order, the Topps Chrome Sapphire edition of Return of the Jedi. And wouldn't you know it, us being the big ballers that we are, we have procured a couple of boxes
That's
for
right, BC.
ourselves.
We did decide to jump on the pre-order if possible. Do we think this is wise? No, not
No.
necessarily.
I immediately felt regret as soon as I did it. But
Yeah.
I committed to it, and I'm okay with it now.
Yeah, it hurts to spend. I did the math. This is if you got a box at price at the
Yep.
$200 that Topps was charging. That amounts to $6.25 per card in that box.
Woo-wee.
That's 8 packs of 4 cards, and let's talk about some of the goodies that may or may not be in our boxes when we get them, BC.
Well, you got to start off with the most exciting thing you can. He's back. That's right. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, signing once again for Papa Tops, burying the hatchet and their long-standing hatred of what I'm assuming was corporate mistreatment of living legend.
Yeah.
And he is he's been pictured signing some stickies
Yeah.
for some top Star Wars cards.
And I don't think there's anyone. I haven't seen anyone who isn't or who is under the impression that there are going to be a lot of those sticker autos in this product. I think they are going to stretch any Mark Hamill stickers as far as they possibly can. Now, I don't
Yeah.
have the image up right now, BC, but there was a picture of the Mark Hamill Superfractor, which is an image. I have the image of the card that is a Superfractor on the screen right now. But on this particular pre-order page on the Topps website, it has a different red cracked ice / atomic background behind it. So it seems like we'll get
Whoa.
more than one
That's
sticker.
that's the Sapphire, baby.
Oh, this is the Sapphire? The
That
red
that red cracked
Sapphire?
ice. Well, the set itself is red, so I think
Okay.
it's giving that red sort of effect
Okay.
for the cracked ice
I just
on
wasn't
the
aware that there were such a thing as red sapphires. I thought that there was blue and yellow sapphire. But anyway, okay. So
well,
this is
Papa
also a
Tops
one
can
of
do
one.
whatever they want. They can just say, they can create new precious gems if they want to, which is what they've done for all of us.
So
Thank
this
you.
is so what you're saying is this is a one of one as well,
Which
or this is just a base?
the red cracked ice
Yeah,
background,
yeah.
I believe it's either the base or on like an of five, but I think my expectation for these is because they have the red border, it's gonna be that red sapphire sort of finish on everything.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's what I'm seeing, in these other images. The weirdest thing that I see is this Boba Fett's Last Stand that has a repeating 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi logo behind it.
I do not like this design.
No, I don't either. I mean, I'm sure I'd be happy to pull a cool card
Sure,
with that,
yeah.
but yeah, not appealing to me to have more visual junk crammed on. But the biggest news for me with this set is, unlike the episode 4 Sapphire, we have the cracked ice pattern behind the characters
Mhm.
across the full surface of the card. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think, I mean, well, would I have liked to have gotten the original Sapphire set more? Yeah. But I'm glad we were able to get this, if for no other reason than we claim to be a Star Wars hobby talk program, and we haven't opened a box of Star Wars in like 6 months probably. So
yeah.
it'll be nice to at least have them whenever they do arrive.
And when we take a big old bath in it, we'll have a bath
Yeah,
to talk about. We
yeah,
haven't
that's right.
had a bath to talk about in a while.
We'll be able to commiserate, with everyone else who's taking a bath on these. It did take longer for this to sell out than
Yeah.
the original. I think these were up for almost half an hour on Papa Top's website.
And they had a
Now I want to,
stricter limit, I think, and you had to be logged into your account at
yeah.
least. I think maybe more
No,
precautions than last time. I can't remember.
no, I think you and I should start wildly speculating about, as people often do on the internet, wildly speculating as to
Yes.
why it was up longer. Now, do you believe that this is because they've printed so many more, like a lot of people are saying, or do you think it's because so many people took a bath on buying a bunch of the original boxes that they're like, you know what? Maybe I won't buy 40 of these and try to sell them for $800 each.
Yeah, I would guess that, BC. We definitely have a big base set for plenty of parallels.
A lot.
I read that you can expect 2 parallels per box here. But the base set of the first series was also pretty massive too. I think comparable at least. But yeah, I would guess that mostly it's the amount of Sapphire that's still sitting out there and has been steadily dropping price for the past year and a half or however long it's been.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, the base set is bigger. It's like 200 and something cards because it combines like Series 1 and Series 2 from Return of the
I
Jedi.
thought I thought the I thought the first Sapphire did that too, but I
they
think I'm just making
combined
stuff up.
they combine multiples because there's like there's a bunch of the New Hope series.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they didn't do all of them, but they did combine multiple series. I don't know that they did
more than a
both of all
hundred
of them.
base set though. Okay.
Let me just do some light googling.
While you're doing some light googling, BC, I also just want to mention to anyone out there listening, if you're a sticker fan, they finally put some respect on the
Ooh.
stickers, BC. I was
Yeah, they
excited
did.
when this product was announced. I was like, I hope they do the stickers. And they're doing the stickers. Obviously, here we have this Super Fractor Darth Vader sticker looking pretty good. I'm hoping that they are actual stickers. If they're just cards printed like stickers, I'm gonna be more disappointed. I would love
I got
to. I would love to
I
see
got
a
bad
super
news.
fractor with the sticker peeled out of the super fractor.
Uh, I think you're going to be a little disappointed. I think to be a card
Yeah, I think you're
sticker.
right.
Yeah,
I would
but
assume
I
so.
do like that they've included that design. I do think it looks good. Um, I'm pulling up the checklist. So the checklist for the first Sapphire is 132 cards. So
Okay.
it's not quite double the base size set, but it's pretty close to doubling up the original Sapphire base set.
Okay. Yeah. So
That
this one
was
has
1
a
through 132.
219 card base set, so it is significantly bigger.
Yeah.
So there's more. There's more to go around of this.
Yes.
The other
So
interest. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, BC.
I was just gonna say, so there probably is more printed just based off of sheer like quantity of the base set. Um, but I do think that a lot. If you didn't sell these immediately after you got the first set from last year, you probably got a little a little bit burned if you're still holding on to them, and you missed out on the giant tidal wave of single selling for like $40 each, and
Yeah.
just people riding that pump wave on this whenever it came out.
Yeah. It's a weird product. I'm glad that the first one is within reach. You can definitely get a set of that for cheaper than you could initially. I'm sure the same will happen here. I'm not expecting the prices to soar on these resale boxes. Even last night, I was seeing there were some listed for 300, which is too much, but much less than what was being regularly sold of the first series.
When they
And
first
so,
came out, yeah.
yeah, I don't think these are gonna soar to $600 a box at any point, unless everyone is getting a Mark Hamill when they open these things. Just
Ooh,
one in every box. Wouldn't that be a nice
one per
surprise?
box.
uh,
It would be a nice surprise, yeah.
the other weird thing I don't want to forget to talk about, BC, is the redemption cards for high graded buybacks. Oh,
Yeah, that's
what?
weird.
I'm looking for where that is. It's on the checklist. It's not on this pre-order page I'm looking at right now. But yeah, they have redemption cards for buybacks, which they've definitely done in the past, but to my knowledge, they've never done graded buybacks, which makes me wonder, are they going to be exclusive to PSA or the SGC, or are you just going to get like some weird offshoot pop-up grading company card show up in the mail for you? And how much is a high graded Return of the Jedi card worth? I'm sure a 10 is worth some money, but
Yeah, I mean they printed a lot of these Return of the
yeah.
Jedi cards originally, so I mean it's got to be dependent on the card, dependent on the grade, the image, but I don't know, it's an interesting I guess it's an interesting chase. I don't know. I like it'll be interesting to see what they actually do. Like the
Yeah.
concept I think is okay,
It's
right? It's like,
weird.
hey, well, yeah, we'll do you a graded card of some kind. You're like, great, I got a hit. I got a hit that's going to be redeemed, and I don't really know what I'm going to get, but hey, a graded card's a graded card.
It'd be wild if they came back in tops graded slabs. That would be, but it feels a little bit too. Let's keep church and state separate, like separation of powers here. It just seems weird. Like I consider tops should have a distance from PSA, right? Like
I
as a
Yeah, I mean there does seem to be a like chicanery that could potentially be there. I know the Golden Auction House?
oh, why yes,
The
I
like
frequent it. No, I don't. I
Yes, of course.
don't.
So they do like high end trading cards. Like it's the biggest like online
So we're talking
auction house.
hundreds of dollars per card.
Yeah, hundreds of dollars for graded cards. I think they are loosely affiliated, or maybe not even loosely. I think they might be. They are owned by whoever owns PSA. I think,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken, it's something to that effect. But whenever I heard that, I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Seems kind
Hey, we're
of
gonna
dicey.
auction this card off in a little while. We're sending it to you
We
to be
we
graded.
we better have this put in a new slab. Maybe add a digit or two.
Yeah, that's
No,
interesting.
surely that would never occur.
No, no.
No,
No market manipulation of any kind in this
no.
hobby.
In trading cards, you're out of your brain. Get out of here with that.
Oh.
It's good to laugh.
We're going to be evicted with boxes of Return of the Jedi Sapphire shortly.
They're like, we're taking back your pre-orders. Why? I'm gonna submit all 32 cards to PSA for grading.
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
tens all around.
Well, yeah, I'm excited to see what these boxes look like when they are ripped. If you're out there, if you're upset about this product, I understand. If you're out there and you are excited because you got this product, I understand. Either way,
Yeah.
hope you wind up happy with either getting or not getting whatever this box of cards is going to wind up being. But should I look at some of the other stuff going on right now, real quick, BC?
Yeah, I'm right now. What I'm doing, I'm just for all the listeners out there, I'm taking a look at the Return of the Jedi graded card
Oh,
results just on 130 point.
uh-huh.
Now, if you were attentive and aware this morning, you could have got the Leia sticker on Endor and a PSA 7 for $8.
That's
Uh,
about what I would have guessed.
which is a heck of a deal. You can get a PSA 6 Jedi Fury, Return of the Jedi, Fury of the Jedi, card number 44 and a PSA 6. That was 6 Macarinos. I'm going to look and
And
see
Jedi aren't supposed
the,
to have fury.
the Palpatine sticker in a 10 went for $59,
Okay.
which seems low to me for a tin of a Palpy sticker.
Yeah, but there's so many unopened packs of this
Yeah, I
stuff out
guess that's
there.
true.
I'm looking at the same thing you are, BC, but I cannot get images right now for whatever reason. Browser.
I mean, they're all most of these PSA of the Return of the Jedi stuff are in the 8 to 9 range, or like 20 something bucks. About the cost to grade it, or
Right.
much less if you get a 6 on it. But yeah, I mean, in higher grades, depending on the image, 40, 50 bucks. But the Boba Fett, that Boba Fett image that's prominently featured on Sapphire, they did a PSA 9 for 90 Australian dollars if you want to do the translation on that. But yeah, I mean, some of them have low pop count, so if they're in that 9 range, it might be a pretty decent little snag if you get one of those redemptions.
Yeah, yeah. It's especially give me that Luke with the green lightsaber on the skiff there, on Jabba's sail barge rather, and
Yeah,
I'd be happy.
I do love that card.
Well, BC, just so I can get rid of these tabs right quick, um, our living set Star Wars card, which again tops now. If you click tops now Star Wars, it still says we can't find products matching the selection after at least a year. I have
It's a
emailed Tops
fantastic website.
a couple of times about it. They don't care. But our living set. Our living set I also can't find easily because if I type Star Wars, I just get the living set prints that are now flood the results. Let's see. Let's experience what it's like to hunt down the current living set.
All right, so go to menu
Uh-huh.
and then tops now.
No, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't work. If you do
Oh,
Tops
that
Now
doesn't
Star
work.
Wars, it gives you a blank page. We've got the
Okay,
the
so
Throwback Thursday, which I'm going to cover, the Return of the Jedi, which I'm going to cover. Here we go. If I go to Topps Living Set over here and I scroll past the baseball players far enough, we have the new Living Set cards, which are Pandora Celiu from Rogue
mm,
One.
mm.
Don't recognize this character. And Shu Mai, who I do recognize from Attack of the Clones, but just barely. Some well-rendered images for those living set cards, if you're going to pick those up. And then, of course, something you and I have talked about a little bit, BC, we also have the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary cards. They've been doing 24 hours at a time only. One card, $9.99.
I hate these so much.
I'm not a fan. We have Boba Fett
No,
today. A cool image of Boba Fett, but I think the background and layout of these cards is not for me, folks.
no, not for me. Not to yuck your yum if you do
Yeah.
like them, collect them. Just for me, not a big fan of the design. Not a big fan of paying $10 for a card that's just print on demand.
Yep. You do have a chance they're at least doing blue foil parallels. There are 40 of those, and red foil and gold foil. I like that they're foil parallels. I like that they
Hmm.
go up to 40, increases your odds of getting something kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not willing to spend $10 on a card that even if I did get the parallel, I'd be like, this is a cool card, but not really for me. So
Yeah,
that set's been running.
gonna be a pass.
They already had Luke. They had R2, I think. I can't remember. I haven't been really keeping an eye on it.
No, I tuned up once I saw what they cost, and I saw that it's kind of like I think I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
I'm good on that. They are still, however, running the Throwback Thursday sets, which I like a lot of these a lot.
Yeah.
This time it's 1978 football, and I'd be tempted to get these, except our characters are Tarkin, Vader, and the Death Star.
I kind of like the Death Star one, if I'm being honest.
I was just about to say I don't want the Death Star, but now that I look at it, it's a pretty appealing card. It's a pretty good looking card. Those parallels are only go to 10, 5, and 1. I think maybe the 10's been around, but The short print variation, unfortunately, is not the Death Star. I wish Death Star 2 was the short print, but
Yeah.
it'll be a short print of Vader. And these are pretty fun. I've gotten a lot of these. I've picked up one short print. I haven't gotten any parallels, but that short print I got is one of the most valuable cards I own, probably. I got the Mandalorian short print, and those things seem to be selling pretty well. So
Yeah, that's a sweet card.
anyway, they're pretty cool. $15 is a lot for 3 trading cards, but they're at least kind of an interesting set.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Throwback Thursday stuff. I was picking up living set stuff for a while, but it's just so overwhelming. Like, just,
Yeah.
like the grind of it is like, oh my god, it's never ending. But they're cool. I mean, I like them. I like they do the original Starfield border. Not a fan at all of the Return of the Jedi ones that they've got going on, but my advice is usually if you're not interested in the hunt for the parallel, is you can most of the time go and find these for
Oh,
the
yes.
the bulk price per card on eBay, and get them cheaper, which is what I have done on multiple occasions
Same
for
with
the cards that I do want.
those Return of the Jedi cards are like $5 on eBay,
Yeah.
because people are buying a ton trying to hunt the parallels.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine the business model is I'll buy the 10 set for 125 and sell it for a marginal markup, and I'll go to the Sizzler for dinner off of that money from my eBay store.
That's right. Get you some nice Sizzler for that card, BC.
Ooh-wee.
But
Don't mind if I do.
I believe that wraps up most of the updates for Hobby Talk this week. Yeah. Anything else, BC?
What about any pickups you've had
BC,
come through the door recently?
I don't have any pickups here to show. I have a card in the mail, and I'll talk about that when I have it to play. About that.
Oh, you tease!
That's right, I'm teasing. And if you want more Hobby Talk, you can find us here on our YouTube channel. You can find some of these episodes in the audio feed, but we also have little shorts that are YouTube exclusive. We've had some good engagement on our past few videos, so thanks for commenting, hanging out, and watching the Hobby Talk. Always, we got people in our comments who are much more intelligent than I am. I won't speak for you, BC, but
they're definitely not more intelligent than me.
That's true. That's true. They're not more they're definitely more intelligent than me, not more intelligent than BC, but
that's right.
Providing lots of insight into the hobby. Grateful for that.
Keep it coming.
Yeah, thanks y'all. Until next time, I guess.
Like, subscribe, smash the follow button.
That's right.
Leave a comment.
Leave a couple comments. Stretch
if you want to.
Stretch out your comment into several comments.
Hey, is there anything you want the Cargo Bay to talk about?
Whoa!
We're always looking for new ideas. Drop a comment below. We'd be happy to just muse on it for as much as half an hour.
I'm getting a phone call. Uh-oh. They're coming to evict me, BC.
The Cargo Bay's closed for business.
They saw my bank account and just sent so much money to Tops.
It's Tops saying we heard you besmirching the Sapphire edition.
All right, until next time, bye forever.
Bye, y'all.